Hi guys, welcome to the Samuel Law Podcast and Academy YouTube practice. I'm hereby inviting you to our Module 1, where we're going to look into the Introduction to Law. Objectives of this study is to get the meaning and definition of the term law, understand the different broad classifications of law, identify the various sources of law, and finally appreciate the role of the law, of the legal system, the judiciary, legal profession, and civil society in the enforcement of law and administration of justice in Kenya and the world at large. So lesson 1, meaning and definition of law. Gentlemen and ladies out there, when you hear the word law, what exactly comes to your mind? Do you automatically think of traffic rules and the police? Or perhaps government requirements such as births, marriages, deaths, and identity card registrations, or business permits and licenses? Maybe courts, lawyers, judges and magistrates, or even ending up in prisons and jails altogether? Well, if that's your thinking, you are right spot on. The fact is, law affects all different aspects of our lives and more every day. Nevertheless, despite law being a cross-cutting aspect of our day-to-day life, it is really interesting to know that its precise definition to date is still a matter of long-standing debate. Why do you think this is so? Shouldn't an important factor governing our lives as law already have a unanimous definition by now? Well, we can easily say yes and no in equal measures. Okay, first we say yes because, for example, during a trial in a court of law, by virtue of being a vital tool by which people are either set free or convicted, it definitely makes sense to have an agreed form of definition that cuts across the board. Secondly, we can also say no because by virtue of law affecting the length and breadth of our lives and societies in which we live, it makes sense to vary its definition to suit context, as we will see next. How then did we end in a long-standing debate of the definition of law? As we shall see, concerning different platforms, the long-standing debate on the precise definition of law arose in part from the several attempts to produce a universally acceptable definition of law. That is according to Wikipedia. This idea mainly sprang from the analytical jurisprudence school of thought. The philosophy of law is commonly known as jurisprudence. Normative jurisprudence asks, what should law be? Whereas analytical jurisprudence asks, what is law? As it is expected, this divide certainly resulted in a long-standing debate that in time took on an even more complex form, as we shall later see. In the end, it was logical to cobble up a varying definition that factored in all these different schools of thought, ranging from nature, reason, religion or ethics, customs, precedent, and even legislation. Therefore, law can be defined firstly by its basis in nature, reason, religion or ethics, secondly by its sources like customs, precedent and legislation, thirdly by its effect on the life of the society, fourthly by the method of its formal expression or authoritative application, and fifthly, by the ends that it seeks to achieve. Let's now look at the various definitions of law as defined by different schools of thought and scholars. Indeed, law is a system of rules and guidelines which are enforced through social institutions to govern behavior. According to Aristotle, it is inherent in the nature of man and woman and can be discovered through reason. It is immutable, universal, and capable of growth. The command of sovereign, it's the command of sovereign. That's according to Austin, who also says that rules laid down by political superiors to political inferiors. In other words, it's a body of command by a sovereign member or members of an independent society, wherein the author of law is supreme. According to Platon, he says that law consists of a body of rules which are seen to operate as binding rules in the community, by means of which sufficient compliance with the rules may be secured to enable the set of rules to be seen as binding. A.V. Dicey simply defines law as the reflection of public opinion. Kelsen says that law is the norms of human behavior or pure theory of law, which provides that law is a pyramid of norms which has its genesis from one ground norm, for example, Constitution of Kenya. Law is also defined as a form of the guarantee of the conditions of life, society, assured by states of constraint, states' power of constraints. That's according to Hearing. Salmon defines it as a body of principles recognized and applied by the state in the administration of justice. That is, principles recognized and applied by the state in the administration of justice. According to Savinus Voxgeist, in the theory of law, he defines it as a matter of unconscious growth within the community and can only be understood in its historical perspective. Roscoe Pound defines law as a social control through systematic application of force in a politically organized society. That is, an instrument to satisfy the maximum wants in a society with the minimum of friction and waste. So, as we can see, therefore, we can, in lesson 1 of module 1, we've been therefore able to 1. Learn the meaning and importance of the term law. 2. Learn the different forms of philosophy of law. 3. Learn the reasons for long-standing debate in definition of law. And lastly, 4. Learn the various different compromise definitions as a result of the long-standing debate mentioned above. In lesson 2 of module 1, we will learn about the different broad classifications of law. I'm therefore looking forward to meet you there. Do you have any questions or comments? Kindly post them in the comment section below the video. Otherwise, thanks for watching this video. Please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like the video, click the notification bell, and share with your friends and family or networks. Thank you very much. God bless you.